Jeez, it's getting awkward, isn't it, Randy?
Yeah, that's a little weird, awkward.
I don't know what to do anymore.
We Sports Show. Randerz, Little John, episode number 2.
Welcome, guys. We're back.
What's up? In a little bit. That's okay. A little bit's good, but we're back. We're back with a vengeance. Good show here. Good lineup. We're going to thank the WePodcast. Start off with WePodcast.
Did you say Weed Podcast?
Listen, stoners, it's WePodcast.
So W-E, as in Windsor, Essex.
That's right. However, stoners, you can still watch, tune in. We appreciate it.
We don't mind. You're completely acceptable, and as of July of next year, I mean, you're part of society now, so that's impressive.
Welcome. And we welcome
to society.
We welcome you. Weed, welcome you. Anyhow, also want to congratulate all the other shows on the network.
Yeah.
Doing a really good job.
They are doing a really good job.
All the hosts, I mean, the production team, everything else.
Yeah, the app is out now for both iPhone and Google Play Store.
Yeah, Android, yeah. So, I mean, everything looks like it's falling into place and everybody's doing well, and it's good to see.
Absolutely.
So shout out to that.
So what do you think of this whole national anthem?
I don't know. It's a little, I don't know. It's weird.
It's hard to deal with, isn't it?
It is hard to deal with. I don't really understand.
I think we're thinking of two different things, right? Obviously, people want to. People think that the flag stands for their freedom, and it's a sign of the armed forces, and they think it's disrespectful to kneel. That's one side.
But we do take our hats off too.
Take our hats off
for respect.
And then the other side is saying, hey, there's some social injustices going on right now. We want to make awareness about it, and we're taking a peaceful protest to shine some light on it, which needs to be done as well.
Yeah, and
so
everybody, I mean, every weekend. Throughout the week, we all watch sports. Somewhere along the line, you got sports highlights, something. So it's a good platform for these athletes to kind of do a peaceful protest.
Right. So what do you think of this guy here?
Oh,
Donald Trump, everybody.
Yeah.
Well, hey, good job, Don. Good job.
You're really bringing everybody together.
Everybody. It's the United States of America.
It's true.
And right now you got two sides, really.
Yeah, the North and the South.
Basically the North and the South.
I mean, NASCAR says you kneel, you're fired.
You said North and South. Were you talking about Korea or the United States?
Ooh, yeah. Are you declaring war? I think you're declaring war. It's war.
Did you just declare war on me?
Apparently Kim Jong-un is a really good basketball player, like the best ever.
No kidding.
That's what he says.
In North Korea.
The best. He's got ups like you wouldn't believe.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Well, his people believe it. Trust me.
Man. It is a mess, folks. And that's why we have sports, to completely tune out of politics.
It's true. I mean, bringing politics into anything is always it's a slippery slope. It's a little scary.
The one nice thing about sports is it gives you 2 or 3 hours where you get to tune out your job, you get to tune out your kids, and you get to tune out the president of the United States.
The kids. That's important.
Unless you have a phone near you and you have Twitter, in which case you're completely back involved.
Oh, yeah. 3 in the morning, your phone's blowing up. Trump's on a rampage.
What a mess this guy is.
It is something. But you know what? He did everything he possibly could to fucking not even get voted in.
How did he do it?
Everything you could do, and he still wins.
Well, you can't climb to the top without getting your fingernails a little bit dirty.
Yeah. It's something else. Unreal.
So, yeah, this whole North Korea thing sounds like Trump declared war on him accidentally through a tweet. It'd be the first actual Twitter war.
Hey, he's a trendsetter. He's a trendsetter. You throw out a tweet, off you go.
It's like 2 little kids fighting over a toy in the bathtub.
And they have no idea what to do. No idea what to do.
It's unbelievable.
And then, yeah.
But you know what? If you want this, global warming, anything else, why don't you tune into Too Tough to Die? It's another show on the WePodcast. Awesome political show. He can go on tyrants about truth. If you want to hear the truth, what's really going on behind the scenes, behind all the big media companies and everything else.
He's awesome, very knowledgeable, very educated.
Yeah.
He's just a very smart man. I suggest you tune in. Too Tough to Die.
So, Randy,
yeah, buddy.
I heard you had a litting problem with a bee sting on the weekend. You want to talk about that?
Yeah. Apparently, I'm allergic.
What happened?
Well, a month ago, got stung.
Joe, make sure you put the picture up for the folks here at home, okay?
And for the ones that are listening, we can kind of give you some details in regards to what this looks like.
Picture Rocky Dennis.
But much cuter, ladies. Much cuter.
And less gingery.
Yeah, less gingery, and forehead's not nearly as severe. I kind of look like an Avatar, like the Na'vi tribe. You know the Na'vi tribe in Avatar?
Right.
Kind of look like that.
Without being blue.
So I got stung by my wasp in the forehead a month ago.
What kind of wasp? Like a yellow jacket?
Yeah, I did my research. Yellow jacket got... No, this is a hornet.
Okay.
Got me.
What was it?
A hornet.
I heard it was like a black and white hornet.
No, this is the new one.
Okay.
A month later, fast forward into this week,
Yeah.
I get stung in the ear
Yeah.
by a bald-faced hornet. You heard of those?
No.
I heard of them. It went in my ear. And I took some reactant because I was reacting.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, I'm in the hospital.
Oh man. It
this
sounds like a great story.
It's a true story. I'm in the hospital, reaction, burning,
Face is blown up.
hives all through my body.
Can't breathe.
Can't close my hand. I didn't get quite to the breathing portion,
Yeah.
but EpiPen, you name it. So now moving forward, folks, if you're out there golfing or doing anything outside, especially kids, pay attention to the wasps and hornets out there.
Why are they so bad these days? Is it
It's
because
the-
of all the heat? Like, is it global warming?
I think everything's screwed up.
Are they upset because of all the pesticides and the?
I don't know. What they do know is like, wait a minute, I don't get nearly as much daylight anymore, but yet it's scorching hot still. I'm out here scrambling for food and building nests, getting ready for the next season. But is it the next season? I have no idea because it's 100 fucking degrees out. I'm confused.
It is September 26th today, folks. It's been 100 degrees for about a week straight now. No one really is sure why or what's happening, but we're dealing with it.
Yeah, and then you got the Major League Baseball is about to enter the playoffs.
That's true.
Detroit Tigers. Speaking of Detroit Tigers.
Yeah, can you let's talk about the Tigers for a minute.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That sums it up.
I heard Leland's gone.
Leland's been gone. He should be back. It's Brad.
Hey, Osmus.
Yeah.
What'd you do with the team I gave you?
Yeah, I don't know.
He gave him a gift wrap present underneath the Christmas tree. All the guy had to do was open it, and he fucked up the entire thing.
I mean, not a huge baseball fan. However, I'm kind of confused by this.
That's unbelievable.
This is what I'm confused about in baseball. And Windsor Essex, I'm sure you'd agree, listeners, viewers. Why do you practice, warm up for the season in Florida? And then when it comes down to win the pennant, you play in fucking snow. I'm confused.
It doesn't make any sense.
It makes
does
0 sense. Short the season, make everybody actually try.
You don't think you need 162 games?
You need 80 games. Everybody make the playoffs. Then they'll earn their money, and it'll be exciting.
I think that what they should do is they should play 162 regular season games and then have a one-game playoff.
yeah. Wild card, 1 game playoff.
One-game playoff.
You're done.
Best of 3.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
It is something. Moving on. We're going to chat about, what else are we going to chat about today? We're going to go all over the place today, all over the place.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, we're going to talk about some football.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about, I want to talk about this. John was unaware. I wasn't unaware. There's a new hockey club in Windsor.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Windsor Aces.
Yeah, Junior A.
Junior A.
Which I mean, someone needs to explain this to me because I always thought the Spitfires were the Junior A team.
It's a major Junior A team. Now you got the Greater Metro Junior A Hockey League. It's owner, manager, and coach Joe Byrne Jr.
Yep.
This league founded in 2006. I was unaware of this.
I had no idea.
2006 to date, currently, there's 21 teams all through Ontario, and it's like a minor Junior A club, and they try to, propel these players to maybe college level hockey,
Okay.
and another minor pro level hockey, and
Yep.
and this became a team because these two guys were sitting in Tim Hortons, believe it or not, and they heard some guy with hockey uniform or hockey jersey, a fan, over talking with a friend, talking about, man, I miss old Junior A hockey, blah, 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 blah.
Sure.
And that's where it came to fruition, and they created it. They said, we're going to bring a team to Windsor.
That's phenomenal. So where are they playing at?
They play at 80 Knox Arena.
Yeah.
$8 for adults,
Okay.
$5 for seniors, $3 for kids and students. So, I mean, check it out. I think it's kind of neat.
So if they're Junior A, then what are the Spitfires? Junior AA?
They're OHL. OHL. They got the Western Hockey League, Quebec Major Juniors.
Sure.
But I thought it was kind of neat. A
That is
team,
pretty cool.
and however, they did have a problem leading into their first game.
Okay, what's the problem?
Immigration problem.
Oh.
So I think 4 of the players from overseas had immigration problems, passport issues and stuff. But I mean,
Kind of like that 41-year-old that was playing basketball for
Catholic Central High
Catholic
School.
Central.
Yeah. How'd you guys not know he was 41 or whatever? He didn't even know his own age. Claims he was 17.
We don't have a picture ready of that, but we should dig one up and maybe throw it on.
Yeah, I
Maybe
mean,
put it on our Twitter feed.
if some of you guys are familiar with this story, this is going back a couple years. Catholic Central High School
Yeah.
had a basketball player, student, enrolled, 17 years old. He claims he didn't know his age.
Well, it's hard to remember.
I think they found out that he's 30s or 28. I don't know. But when I seen the pictures, he was clearly pushing 40.
It's unbelievable.
So get your immigration stuff together, folks.
Did you watch any football on the weekend?
I did. Actually, I listened, and then I watched 100 replays. If you're regarding the Lions. Another everybody against Detroit Lions.
Okay. Golden Tate, for those of you that don't know, and I'm sure everybody here knows, catches a pass with 11 seconds left on the clock.
Got to know the countdown rule.
Gets into the end zone.
The run down.
Calls it a touchdown. Goes to review. Play clock had gone down to 8 at this point. Goes to review. Sorry, the game clock, not the play clock. Goes to review. Ref comes out and says, you know what? It's the fucking Lions.
Yeah. I'm going to overturn this.
It's not Tom Brady. It's not Aaron Rodgers.
That's right.
It's not the Steelers.
That's right.
It's not the Giants.
It's the
Detroit fucking Lions.
It's like a cop when he drives by a Mercedes going 80 kilometers over the speed limit.
Right.
He gonna let him go. But that Sunfire, pull him over, 10 over. You're fucking done. So this is the same scenario.
So, you know what? We don't have conclusive evidence. We don't have enough of it, but we do know it was a lion involved. So the chances are he didn't get all the way in. So you know what? We're going to overturn it.
But the rule in the play...
It's actually going to be 4th down now. But because we screwed up the call... We need to run 10 seconds off the clock and the game's over.
It's it. But they ruled a touchdown. It's so close to overturn. So
it's unbelievable.
If that was the Patriots or if that was Green Bay or...
I got the screenshot. You guys can see it right behind me.
Or if it was Atlanta, the other way around.
You can't even see the guy's knee on the ground because this guy's helmet is in the way. So it does appear it might be on the ground, but it's not conclusive.
It's too close.
I can't possibly tell if it's...
It's too close. And the Lions didn't even play that good, but they were neck
and
neck with one of the best teams.
Listen, I'm a Steelers fan. I grew up being a Steelers fan. My dad was a Steelers fan. But I always want the Lions to win. I want the Lions to do well. I want the community to do well. It's always better when there's energy in the city. And, the new stadium and everything else that they put together and the amount of money they put in the core of Detroit. And they're getting good players there. And they got a good GM now in place. They got a decent coach. He's a little bit of a, doesn't exactly say exactly what he should say.
Yeah, he's a little monotone.
He's a little bit monotone, like he says, the rules are the rules, and we just have to move on to the next game. I don't deal with what.
No, you say, this is bullshit. This happens time after time after time.
Are you fucking kidding me? Every obscure NFL rule gets put against the Lions.
And it's true.
Every single one.
And he's like, I ain't lying.
I ain't lying.
But I am a lion.
So why is it, you got to be a fucking lawyer these days to watch a football game.
It's insane.
You can't even enjoy the game because every single play that happens, you go, is there a flag?
Oh, yeah.
Is there a review? Is there a red flag? You can't even enjoy it anymore.
I mean, coaches have flags now.
Coaches even have flags.
What next? The player's going to throw a flag?
Fucking flags everywhere.
Might as well play flag football.
Unbelievable. And the rules that they put in these places, these guys are not allowed to smoke weed, for example. Right?
Yeah, can't smoke weed.
Can't smoke weed. You can pop Oxycontins.
Get
Percocets and get shots of Toradol.
Get fentanyl.
Fentanyl, no problem. That's not a problem at all. But if you smoke dope to help with your pain, you're fucking out of here. You're suspended.
You failed the drug test.
Even if it's legal in their state.
You failed the drug test. One of the best athletes in the world smoke weed.
Yeah. Oh, what do you mean one of the best? We got
the best Olympian athletes in the world.
We got the fastest guy in land. Yeah. Fastest guy in water.
Usain Bolt, Michael Phelps.
Both potheads.
And they got, 30 medals, 20-something medals?
26 medals combined.
All gold?
All gold. You got, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Remember him back in the day?
Oh, yeah. Big bodybuilder. That's when he was bodybuilder. He became famous for his bodybuilding. Look at him. Fried as it can be.
Like he's loving life.
Fried as can be.
Because it's just a natural painkiller. It's a natural relaxant, muscle relaxant.
That's right.
When an adult uses it responsibly, it can have better effects than, say, a prescription from your doctor.
I never noticed even any the hockey levels, NHL hockey, so you don't hear much of any sort of drug cases or drug issues. Unless they're they were a goon at one time and they went through their whole lives, their whole careers in pain, and they had pain management with some sort of narcotic that was prescribed, and then they end up going off the rails and passing away.
There's so many injuries, right?
That's it.
There's so many injuries, so you get into growth hormones and steroids to help these ligaments heal quicker, and then you need painkillers so that you can play properly.
Tolerance.
And there's so much pressure on them because the guy next to you who's doing that stuff just signed a $10 million contract.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you? There's so much money involved.
So much money, and that's
So
all
much
it
money
comes down
involved.
to.
I
Like,
mean,
they sweep concussions under rugs.
I mean, baseball has got $200 million contracts going out.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It is insane, and you got people in the streets. You're walking in to go pay tickets, and there's people in the streets begging for shit. And this guy's maybe playing a baseball game, making $200 million that season, making $60,000 a bat.
Yeah.
The world's fucked, man.
It's unbelievable.
It is unbelievable, but we're the culprits. We go and pay the tickets.
We're paying for the tickets.
We support it. We never turn it down. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy.
So the Lions got robbed again. Anyone who's gambling on that game is probably not very happy with life.
No. I mean, the over was, I don't know what the over was, but it was over.
Man, they got a good team this year. I think the Lions are going to do well. I think they're a playoff team.
They got to win their division to get a playoff game, home game, and then who knows from there.
The Vikings look good in that division.
You just don't want injuries.
I just don't trust their quarterback situation. And then you got Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. They're always good, but Aaron Rodgers is just getting beat up. He's not even going to make it the whole season.
He's a tough dude, though, man.
His offensive line is Swiss cheese. There's nobody protecting him. It's like a wet paper towel in front of him.
Yeah, it
He's
is
gonna
true.
Be out.
He can't run all the game. He's gonna be
I got him on my fantasy team. I love the guy, but he's not doing anything for me right now.
Yeah, I don't play fantasy sports.
Oh, fantasy sports is so.
Windsor Essex. I'm sure some of you listeners play this fantasy.
I love fantasy and I hate fantasy. Okay, so let me give you a situation. As I said, I'm a Steelers fan, right? Watching the Steelers game, but I'm playing fantasy football, and the guy I'm playing against has got freaking Ben Roethlisberger and Antonio Brown on his team. So now, instead of just cheering for my team, I'm cheering for my team, but I'm cheering that Ben and Antonio Brown don't score. I want Lev Bell to score.
That's right.
So I want a handoff to the tight end. That's what I want.
Yeah.
This is what I want. It makes it so difficult to watch now, but I love
just
it.
Like betting on Pro Line, no different.
I woke up at 3 a.m. to check the score because I was up by like 8 points, and the guy had Dak Prescott in the second, and I was up by 8 points with the second half to go, but Dak ended up scoring 2 touchdowns. I lost the game.
And how much do you win at the end of this?
It's an $80 buy-in for the one league, so it's going to be about I think first place is $600, something like that.
Oh wow!
Yep.
So I can see why you'd be. I mean, you're into it more than it's the pride
I got 2
factor
leagues
more
going.
than anything.
One's a $20 buy-in. I think you win maybe $240 or something like that. But then there's side bets as well. So when you're playing your buddy, you might bet $20 on the week or something like that.
I played fantasy hockey years ago, but I just kind of lost interest.
The nice thing about
Pro Line.
football is you set the lineup once in the week. When you start playing fantasy baseball, fantasy hockey, at least I found, it's like you're setting the lineup all the time. You have to watch every single game, every single night. It's a big, big investment in time, which I struggle with.
No doubt. No doubt. But I can see it being addicting.
Oh, it's very addicting.
I mean, week by week.
But it gets to the point where you don't even cheer for your own team anymore.
I know.
But it makes all the other games interesting. So prior to playing fantasy football, I would watch the Steelers game, maybe the Lions game, and that was it. Nothing else. Well, now I watch all the games.
Yeah, you're covering it all. You watch it all. But you're on a sports show now, man. We got to cover it.
That's true.
Speaking of covering, where are we going to move on to now? What do you think?
You went to a Kid Rock concert, didn't you?
I did. Little Caesars Arena.
Tell me about it.
Holy shit.
LCA.
Little Caesars Arena.
LCA.
Does that have a ring to it? I think LCA is a better ring to it.
It's still Hockey Town, right?
Yeah, that's another story. But folks, if you haven't seen this arena, I suggest you go immediately. Phenomenal venue. I mean, the outdoor facilities with the jumbotron, the street coverage, and the balconies that are outside, and the concourse looks like you're walking through the city of Detroit. It is
Of where?
Detroit. I said Detroit or Detroit. It is spectacular. We enjoyed it. Kid Rock, hell of a show. Can't wait to go see a Wings game. Wings fan here.
Yeah.
All you Leaf fans can.
You can what?
They can. You heard me. Go Wings.
It's like the standers and the kneelers in the national anthem around here. Leafs and Red Wings.
Oh, I can't wait till that season get going because we'll have some good shows.
There's such a divide between blue and red.
It is. It's like the Palestinian Israelis. It's just a
you got
division.
You got the group that says I have to pick a Canadian team. So
yeah,
I'm picking the Leafs, and then you got a group that says Detroit's right fucking there. That's my home team.
You know what's so funny about this?
I can see it. I'm in a different country, but it's still my home team. I can drive there in 10 minutes.
I find what's so funny, like myself, I'm a Blue Jay fan,
yeah,
and I'm a Red Wing fan.
Okay.
And then there's people that are Leaf fans but Tiger fans.
Right.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
But it's just I don't get it. It's kind of neat.
Well, I basically like all the Detroit teams, but I chose the Steelers in football because I grew up watching the Lions.
Zing! That's a zinger. But it's true. I'm looking forward to the hockey season, rowing season. I really am. I mean, they're not going to be the greatest, but they got an awesome arena.
Yeah, I want to go.
Maple Leafs. I'm not a Maple Leaf fan, but I enjoy watching that club, man. That team. They got Babcock.
Yeah.
Babcock.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
They poach the Wings.
He's awesome. And then speaking of hockey, we're going to get on. I want to touch on something that happened over the summer.
Okay.
Locally, which is outstanding and remarkable. The Spitfires hosted Memorial Cup. What did they do? They win the Memorial Cup.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. So you got the three
They got knocked
winners
out.
of each league, right?
Yeah.
And then you got the host team. So the host team is just like a
They got
throw-in.
knocked out.
You get a team.
They got knocked out. 7
Early.
games. 7 games against London Knights. They were up 3-1.
Yeah, I know.
They got knocked out. So they come, have all that time off. 8 weeks or something like that. All that time off. Time to go back to the drawing board, time to practice. Everything they had to do to get prepared and ready for this upcoming Memorial Cup.
Sure.
Enter this tournament.
Yep.
And destroyed it.
And blow everyone out.
And there was really one player that stood out.
Yeah.
And he's from our hometown in Aberg, and that's
right.
Michael DiPietro.
Yeah, he played really well, man.
Guy's not a giant goalie, but man, is he acrobatic. And he wear heart on his sleeve. Like he's
Yeah, I mean,
he's so good.
He got knocked for his size, but it doesn't seem to be affecting him at all.
At all, man. He's already started off a great start this year. He's 3-0.
Yep.
He's got 1 goals against and what, .96 save percentage. 1 shutout already. 3-0.
Player of the week.
Yeah, and OHL Player of the Week. And he he got drafted by the Canucks.
Yep.
Then how suiting being a Canuck getting drafted by the Canucks.
That's amazing.
Number 64, drafted 64th.
Phenomenal.
Just too cool. So
That's
shout out to DiPietro, man.
Yeah, great story, man.
Good work, buddy. Good work.
Awesome
It is a
work.
great story. Keep up the hard work. And kids, take a look at this kid.
Yeah, take a look at that kid.
Hard work pays off.
Hard work does pay off. It's an awesome.
You don't get results without hard work, and that's true.
So guess what I'm doing this weekend?
What's up?
I'm gonna spend it in the classroom Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, getting my PAL gun license and my hunting safety course.
Going hunting.
Going hunting. Next time I'll be here in camo.
That's in the sporting.
Oh, it's definitely sporting. It's in the sporting goods section at the store.
Yeah, well, that's
It's a
sportsman
sport.
clubs. They call
Of course.
sportsman clubs.
Of course, it's a sport. You kidding me?
You shoot things.
I am sick of eating shitty food out of the grocery store, and I only want to eat wild game from now on. So
yeah, but are they eating the shit stuff that we're growing?
Well, I'm not gonna get I'm gonna go up north and get some clean stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Where there's not humans.
Yeah, you look for where you can find humans without teeth. That's where I'm going.
That's it. Exactly. That's it. Come here in the north. Up here in the north, Peter, do the butter.
But yeah, I can't wait. I'm gonna go get some moose,
Oh yeah, you gotta get me a moose.
some deer, maybe some bear.
You better make me some jerky.
I can't wait, man. I'm freaking super excited about this.
That's cool. I've always wanted to hunt, but I think I'd be too sensitive.
Oh yeah,
Oh my God, kill that
you
bear.
have no problem going to McDonald's drive-thru though, right?
Well, I don't see it alive. But it's fake food.
Where
It's fake meat.
Where these cows are just led to slaughter and completely destroyed,
Yeah.
and fed horrible food their entire
Then I
lives.
wonder, what else is a cow's purpose? What else are you supposed to do?
I don't know.
You go walk around, what are you supposed to do?
That's good. That's a good point.
It's like a
actually.
chicken. What are you supposed to do?
You're a flightless bird. Obviously, you're supposed to be eaten.
That's your purpose.
Your purpose
you were
in life.
designed for this.
You're a flightless bird that lays an egg every day.
for our consumption.
Every day you lay an egg.
That's what you
That's
do.
365 of you a year. If we didn't eat you, the whole world would be run over with fucking chickens.
And by one cock.
All by one
All
cock.
by one cock. That rooster just walks around and just nails them all.
Like,
all
what-
them hens.
You get this argument a lot. Like, oh, you're gonna hunt? You're gonna kill that deer? Do you go to the grocery store? You buy the meat packaged?
Yeah. I don't even think of it.
You come home with a tube of 5-pound beef in a fucking tube. That's perfectly fine, and fry it up and make tacos.
Perfectly fine.
Don't think anything of it.
Doesn't bother me. But when I see that little thing grazing in the field and I got my sights on it, it would look cool. But I'd feel bad.
Sipping on a little brook.
Yeah.
Then bang! You
Yeah.
blow its fucking head off.
Oh, well, you can't go. You don't want to go ahead. You got to shoot it in the heart, preferably, I think. Hunters? I don't know. I think you'll learn that this weekend.
I think the goal is to shoot it without it knowing it's about to get shot.
Yeah.
And then that way, you don't get the fear in the blood.
You may be able to answer this question. And hunters alike, Windsor, Essex, I'm confused by two things.
Mm-hmm.
Hunting.
Yep.
Geese.
Yep. Goose season, early goose just
Okay, so
was
why are we
last
wearing
week.
camouflage? Because I'm pretty sure I can walk up to him and kick him.
Listen, I'm gonna figure that out in class this weekend.
I can walk up to a goose with a shovel and take out 3.
I agree with you.
With bright
Why
fluorescent
do you need
outfit
a goose gun? Because as far as I'm concerned, all I need is a fucking 9-iron.
9-iron. That's it. That's it. I'm confused. But then Hunter will tell me, hey, when
They
it comes
know.
goose season,
They know.
they're smart.
They know. They know that they're safe on a golf course. They know that they're safe down by the water in the park.
But they know it's hunting season.
And
They
they know
know,
it's-
bam, it must be some internal clock.
Yeah, maybe it's the loud shots of
Maybe
guns.
maybe it's a less light out there, and they know.
Maybe.
I don't know. And then another thing I find deer hunting.
Yeah.
Apparently, deer are colorblind.
Oh yeah.
They're colorblind.
Is that why you wear camo and orange?
Yeah. So why don't we just wear all orange?
Just-
Why can't we just wear all orange? I'm confused by this. Orange is for the other guy over there who doesn't shoot me. Well, what if he's colorblind? Should he be hunting?
I already got a lot of gear from backpacking. It's all like neutral colors and forest green and stuff. I don't think I need the whole full camo. I think I can just go with base colors and I'll be okay.
I just think it's really cool to kind of really be in rogue and
But
you're kind of camoed out and you're up in a tree
In
stand.
a ghillie suit.
And it's not moving. You can't breathe. And it's just waiting. And then thump, and then you miss. And then thump, and then 4 more hours you miss. And I just think it's the stealth part of it.
Yeah,
that
it's
really
fun.
gets people
And
turned
to
on.
be out in camp and be out in the middle of nowhere and just hear the birds and
I mean, that's how we all
nature and-
started. That's how we became who we are. We
wanna-
hunted our food.
Yeah, I want to do a solo up north with a bow, compound bow, maybe a crossbow.
I think I'm probably too weak to even pull back the bow. Seriously, I would be so bad at it. I couldn't even. I'd pull a chest muscle
Oh, you'll be fine.
if I have a muscle in my chest.
Anyway, I can't wait to bring. Like, I
I
want.
think it's exciting for you, man.
I want to pull down a deer or a moose, quarter it out there, drag it back, fend off some bears along the way,
I think it's freaking neat. I'd come just to
cut it all up,
I'd be the
put it in my
worst.
freezer, make some fucking bear burgers for the family.
jerky or
Sure,
bronies
some
of some
sausage, whatever.
sort. Yeah,
Anyway, I'm really excited about that this
I
weekend.
think it's cool. It's good for you, man. It's cool.
And in the meantime, I'm gonna go. I don't know, get a bite to eat. Maybe at a good restaurant.
After this,
Yeah, after this.
where could we go? Oh, I got an idea. I know exactly where we can go. We can go Joe Schmo's.
Oh, I love Joe Schmo's.
Joe Schmo's is sick. Love that place.
That's awesome.
Atmosphere, amazing.
Yeah, it's great.
Located at
It's in LaSalle.
5881 Malden Road in.
It's in LaSalle, corner of Sprucewood and Malden.
Yeah.
Beautiful patio. It's got a bunch of TVs in there for sports.
Friendly staff. The food's killer.
Really good beers on tap.
Always.
Awesome burgers.
Firehouse
awesome-
Burger. Go the Firehouse Burger. I love it.
Yeah, they got a lot of good food there, though. I've never gone wrong.
Seriously.
Like, I don't even know what my favorite is because every time I go, I get something different.
It's true. I mean, the wife and I'll go there. We'll buy a burger. We'll split it.
Yeah.
And then we'll share it because we just like the variety and we like what they have to offer. I mean, I love it. They got the fat, was it fat?
Fat Joe?
The Fat Joe contest.
Yeah.
You eat the monstrosity of a burger and
Yeah.
fries and have a cardiac arrest. And if you eat it, you
can
get your picture on the wall.
Get your picture on the wall.
I mean, it doesn't look like it'd be that hard. There's that many pictures, but apparently it's tough.
Yeah, and John does a great job at community, too. He sponsors all sorts of events. And
Yeah, John and Candace, great owners, great people.
Yeah.
You guys got to check it out.
So
You
let's
won't
go
be
do that.
disappointed. We are going to go do that. Shout out to Joe Schmo's.
I think we're going to wrap it up here, Randy.
Yeah, it's getting a little. Where are we at here, Joe? How many minutes in this show? Got any idea? No? Okay. So, just one thing we want to talk about before we end this guy. We want to talk about call-ins.
Yeah.
So, we're not live yet, but we will in the future.
Just got to get our feet wet first, and do a couple shows and make
But
sure
we-
we're comfortable.
Yeah, but we still want
Still
you
got
guys,
some nerves.
you guys to call in. Okay? And there's a 1-888-519-TALK. 1-888-519-8255. Call that in.
1-888-519-TALK.
So yeah, so you can call in. You can leave a message. We can address your concerns, your
Yep.
questions on the next show.
We're still waiting for Stan to call, by the way.
Yeah, Stan. I mean,
Geez, Stan?
I'm a little disappointed in Stan. Like we shouted you out first episode.
Yeah.
We've heard nothing from Stan. So
That's
now
right.
that you have the number, Stan, we suggest you call. Hopefully you have a phone, Stan. Like
And if you don't have a phone, use an email because you can hit us up at wesportshow@gmail.com.
that's right. Follow us on Twitter. Like us on Facebook.
Yeah, let's get those likes up, those follows up.
Yeah,
You can find us.
you can find us. For now, we're gonna shut her down.
Shut her down.
We
Yeah.
Sports Show, episode 2. We out.
Peace.
Nobody pray for me. It been a day for me. Yeah. Hey, I remember syrup sandwiches and crime allowances.